Can you sell your soul?
Yeah, you can.
How?
The commonality that we hear, the devil comes and walks up to someone and says, "You have what it takes." There's several famous, one in particular I know, that's exactly what happened. A guy walks up to her. She was performing at a low level, low level artist, and she's just distraught, late after a performance, outside of a club or something. A guy in a black suit walks up, a hat at the door, whatever, kind of classic. You have what it takes. What do you mean I have what it takes?
See my future shine much brighter. Traveling the world, catching flights. Cut some folks off, circle tighter. Play with me, I'm nothing nicer. Roll up the blunt, break down the gas. I need to feel it. Stuff over fat, lot on my mind. Smoke the whole pack. Roller so big, looking like bags. Get high, yeah, you know I'm about to roll up. Please, yeah, you know.
Family, what up? We are back. Thanks for being here, all that good stuff. Y'all seen the preview. We gotta talk about this situation. A lot of people like to say that this is not a thing. I'm not saying it's a thing. I'm not saying it isn't. I'm just saying a lot of people talk about it. So we're gonna review and react to some clips about it. Now, a lot of y'all probably noticed the intro switch up, or just a section of the song. A lot of y'all asked for it. I might let y'all know who it is. Anyways, let's get to the clips.
There are two types of people in this world.
My thought is everything has a price. There is not a number that can get you back in that range. 80 million, 100 million.
No, because now you selling your soul.
$100 million, you can have my soul.
That's you. Now we know your character. Sometimes, you look at people and you be like, damn, man, you ain't got no dignity. You ain't got no morals. Like, come on, man. Like, what you gonna stand for if everything is about money?
So, which one are you? But you know what? You've been lied to. Money can buy happiness in some cases. What it can't buy is character. And don't get it twisted. Money is good. Money is amazing when it's your servant, but it's a terrible master. And once everything is for sale, you're no longer choosing, you're just reacting to the highest bidder. So you end up getting owned, even if you're getting paid. A lot of people don't know this, but money really talks. And it asks you a couple questions. Like how quiet can you be? How flexible can you get? And if you don't decide to answer ahead of time, well then the offer is gonna decide for you. One of the greatest lies ever told is that money makes you free. Money only gives you freedom when you have a code. And if you don't have a code, well, then it just buys you a nicer cage.
Now y'all heard what dude said. You can have my soul for 100 million. He said it, and I think he meant it too. That was a clip from Terrence Crawford, an interview he did after he retired. And shout out to that young man. He retired at his peak, and I feel like he'll be one of those ones that'll stay out of the sport while he's healthy and also still great. I feel like he won't tarnish his legacy with a stupid fight with the YouTuber. I'm sorry. That's really how I feel about bro. He said he would not sell his soul for 100 mil. A lot of people said that he already sold it. How? Show me where. I'm just saying.
You come to the devil, you know you want to sell your soul for some you don't need to have right now. Or if you really, really, really wanted that kidney, or you really, really, really wanted to go over here to Dubai or whatever. You really wanted a new life. You went through certain channels to get that life.
Yeah.
You knew what the consequences was.
Do people though?
Yes, they do. That's his whole game. It's to make sure you know what you're gonna do. Right now is the time for righteousness, bro. Some people really, really play the game of, okay, well, I'm gonna look at this face and I'm gonna ask all these questions, but at the same time, I really don't even have to ask all these questions. I need to ask other questions. You see what I'm saying? We can't go back. We can only go forward after everything that we've already done. Every time you wake up, you choose to be good or you choose to be bad. That's me too. We all in this room have a choice to wake up and be good or be fucked up. I try my best to not be fucked up based off of the fact that I know I have boundaries. Regardless of what has happened to me, regardless of what's been done to me, I have to be a child of God. That's why I'm not allowed in certain rooms. That's why I'm not allowed to touch people. I'm not allowed to hug people. I'm not allowed to kiss people. I'm not allowed to have sex. I'm not allowed to see my family. I'm not allowed to do. I'm not allowed, bro.
Who's not allowing you?
I'm not allowed. This is not. Nah, don't go there. I'm not allowed to. I'm not allowed to. They're not ready. No, spiritually, they're not ready to deal with me. I have to seclude myself. Do you have the power to seclude yourself?
So you're moving yourself away from
Do
it.
you have the power to seclude yourself?
So you're saying you willingly moved your way.
I have to make sure that my peace is protected, my brother. There's everyone watching me every single moment when I think they're not.
All right, now, I've said what I said about bro. That is the most sensible thing I've seen and heard from Orlando Brown. Now, I will never rule anything he says out because the thing is, he came up as a youngin' in that field of work. And the easiest thing to do is to make a person out to be crazy. Something triggered in that dude to make him go through the stages he went through. That was one of the most sensible clips I've ever heard from him. Do you have the power to stay secluded? What I took from that is, do you have the power to stay away from your people while speaking the truth? Because you have things to protect. They're your peace. I like that. I mess with bro.
Dude was in jail with R. Kelly and asked him, is selling your soul real? And he told him since he stopped complying with Hollywood, they locked his ass up.
Sell their soul, and what do that mean when they sell their soul, and what do people have to do and stuff like that. And for the first time, I actually addressed that to him, and so he basically sarcastically said that, what you think going on with me right now? You know what I'm saying? I wasn't in compliance with what they wanted me to do. So, you know what I'm saying? If I would have continued to live how they wanted me to live and participate in things that they wanted me to participate in, this would have never happened. You know what I mean? But that's why I'm here. You know what I'm saying? They lynching me because I tried to fall back from certain activities. A lot of those activities are what people been speculating, you know what I mean? Like, people have to degrade themselves. Some people, you know, it's the science behind sacrificing a loved one. You know, even Jesus was a blood sacrifice, you know what I mean? And that's like the people who run the music industry, they, you know, some of us are Christians or Muslims, we believe in God or you know, Buddhism or whatever, but a lot of these people really.
Now that clip right there, y'all, is why I always said something about take that, take that. He would have been able to do all of the things he did, including the elevator video, if he did not challenge that company. It's one thing to challenge the company. It's another thing to win. Then it's another thing to allegedly be starting an all-black political party. Yeah, influence, money. It's power in some people's eyes, in some people's worlds. I'm still going off that clip with Orlando though. But back to K. Relly. Now, he owned his masters. If he would have stayed in his place, so to speak, he'd still be out doing what he was doing, giving Mountain Dew showers. Period. Or whatever it was, allegedly. And all that good stuff. Anyways, thanks for being here. I'm out. Peace.